What do you think of when you think of pizza places? I personally think of the big three: Pizza Hut, Domino's, and Little Caesars. I would think of Papa John's, but, well, if you know, you know. But anyway, anytime Audrey and I wanted to go out and get some pizza, we choose Little Caesars for 3 reasons. It's hot, it's ready, and it's the closest pizza place to our house, so it wins by default. And normally, it's been great. We've gone there several times and haven't had any issues. Well, except for this one time. It's a random Wednesday afternoon, and normally Audrey and I try to limit our eating out to once a week at most, because fast food is horrendous for your body and it's actually really expensive. So I'm sitting on the couch minding my own business when all of a sudden... Has anyone told you how good you look today? Did you do something different with your hair or something? It looks awesome. Yes, we can go get pizza. Oh, what? You think I just came over here to, Alright, you got me. Woo! So I whip out the Little Caesars app. We don't go that often, okay? It's just the app is really convenient to have because it shows you what deals are going on. And speaking of which, they have a pizza, crazy bread, and wings combo for like 20% off or something. Which, if you didn't know Little Caesars had wings, now you do. And join the club, because we didn't either. And it sparked my curiosity. Wings from a pizza place? These could either be really good or really bad. So naturally, we wanted to try them. So I placed the order, and we are super excited to try these bad boys for the first time. And another convenience of having the app is it tells you when you placed your order, when your pizza's in the oven, and when it's hot and ready. And since Little Caesars prides themselves on making pizzas so fast, I place the order and we start the 10-minute drive down the road in order to pick it up. We do this in hopes that it's ready when we get there so we can just pick it up, drive home, and watch a movie or something. And normally, the timing on that works perfectly because it takes them a little over 10 minutes to make the pizza, and that's about how long the drive is. Again, okay, it sounds like we do this all the time, but we don't. We're very productive people who figure out the most efficient ways to do everything, all right? That's just who we are. But anyway, so we pull up, it's around 5:45, and I check the app to make sure that we're on schedule. Huh. It's still in the oven. Okay, well, normally it says it's all boxed up and ready to go at this point, but they're probably just running behind. After all, it is a very busy, random Wednesday evening, but it should be ready soon, because every time we've done this, based on independent research studies from Harvard, it shows Little Caesars normally makes their pizza hot and ready in about the time it takes your average 2-person family to drive 10 minutes down the road from where they live. So I think to myself, it's probably gonna be ready in like a minute or two. We should just wait inside. So we walk in, and we're met with the sweet aroma of greasy, artery-clogging American-style pizza. And Little Caesars has this thing that they call a pizza portal. They make your pizza, put it in the portal, your name pops up on the screen, you type in the code on your receipt, the portal opens, and you get your pizza happy times all around. So I look at the screen to see if our name's up there, and nothing. So Audrey and I walk over and stand in the corner next to the little pinball machine they have full of bouncy balls. Look, if you've never been inside a Little Caesars before, you're probably so confused. And I don't blame you, okay? American fast food is such an interesting economy, and I'm not proud of it. But tonight, I gotta try the Little Caesars wings. But we're standing in the corner for about 5 minutes. I check my phone, and it's still in the oven. Okay, it's probably a technical glitch or something, because I'm sure they're boxing it up or something. Surely it can't still be in the oven. Sure enough, we see one of the employees boxing up a pizza, grabbing some crazy bread, and some wings, and she walks over and puts the pizza in the portal. I start walking over because it's unmistakably our order. I look up at the screen expecting to see my name and... Janice? Alright, well, this is awkward, but I can't admit defeat and turn back now, so I pretended I was just walking over to look at this random stain on the wall, and then I walked back over to stand next to Audrey. But this begs the question, who is Janice? And why is she ordering the exact same thing as us? When all of a sudden... hope you're happy, Janice. Hi, what's the name for the order you guys are waiting on? Hi, it's for boards? Oh, right, the mushroom and pineapple pizza with crazy bread and garlic wings, right? We should have that out for you guys in just a minute. Yep, that's us, and thank you, no rush. No problem. Okay, before you absolutely roast me and my wife alive rotisserie style in the comments, first of all, pineapple on American style Little Caesars pizza paired with mushrooms is amazing. I'm probably gonna catch some flack for my opinion on this, but don't knock it until you try it. And second of all, just let me live my life, all right? That's all I ask. Anyway, we sigh in relief because I was worried we had been forgotten. Because it's literally 6:30 at this point. I put in the order around an hour ago. And usually this place only takes around 10 or 15 minutes to make a pizza. According to the studies at Harvard, that is. But I guess making the wings takes extra long or something? I don't know. I look at my app and it says the pizza is still in the oven, which I know isn't true because if it was, the building would be on fire and we'd be using our beloved pineapple and mushroom pizza as a frisbee. All I'm saying is it has to be garbage if I said so publicly and haven't received a single threat from the Swifty community. Great heavens, Billingsley, look out! That cheesy flatbread is coming right for you! I'm sorry, old sport, what was that? Couldn't quite hear you as I've got these marvelous new Raycon Everyday Earbuds Classics in. But Billingsley, quite thankful Raycon is sponsoring this video, since their earbuds have active noise cancellation, you see? It blocks out everything. Just turn around for one moment and they're so comfortable. I've worn them all day, even while training with working out, and they still fit perfectly. Billingsley! I also wear them for hours on end while editing these videos, and they stay comfortable. I forget I even have them in. Well, that's quite impressive. However, with the link in the description or heading to buyraycon.com/storyboards, you can get up to 30% off during Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. And with 32 hours of battery life, they may even outlast your tea breaks, Barnsworth. Hard to say. They are quite frequent and passionate. But Billingsley, you must turn around. Plus, with multi-point connectivity, I can pair them with my laptop and phone at the same time. No more mess of turning on and off Bluetooth just to try and switch devices. And if I need to hear what's around me, awareness mode is just a tap away. Brilliant for realizing something is hurling toward the back of my head, for instance. I believe that function would prove quite useful right about now, old chap. Over 4 million people have a pair already, and there's even a 30-day happiness guarantee, so you really have nothing to lose. Except perhaps your head in a moment, Billingsley. And since Raycon is going big for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, everything's up to 30% off. Just hit the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/storyboards to save on Raycon audio products site-wide. Oh, drat. I seem to have dropped my stirring spoon. Well, thank you again to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Barnsworth, could you pass a spoon? Barnsworth? Anyway, so we're waiting. It's been over an hour and the doors open. And in come 2 very loud skater dudes carrying their skateboards. And they are just yapping up a storm about the most random stuff. Yeah, dude, he went full Superman off the half pipe, board flew like straight into some kid's nuggets. No, bro, not his nuggets. Yeah, bro, his nuggets. Then what happened? He stood up and said, "Worth it," and took a sip of his lukewarm monster. Lukewarm monsters are so gnarly. It's like a borderline spiritual experience, dude. Anyway, you think they got churros here? It's a burger place, brah. Oh. Anyway, these guys eventually end up ordering once they came back down to earth, and I turned to Audrey like, if these guys get their pizza before we do, respectfully, I'm going to riot. Oh yes, let's. So we're waiting. It's almost 7 p.m. at this point. We've waited over an hour and a half so far on this pizza, bread, and wings combo, and I am getting restless. These garlic-smothered Little Caesars wings we're waiting on better be the greatest things I've ever eaten if they take this long to make. A few more minutes go by, and wouldn't you know it? Pizza, bread, wings? That has to be us, right? I'm sorry, Zeth? Not Seth, Zeth? Okay, that's gotta be one of the skater guys. I can't believe they got their pizza before us. Ooh, is that us? Nah, some guy named Zeth. That's such a cool name. Zeth. Dude, you gotta be kidding. Zeth isn't the name of one of the skater guys? I feel like I'm in a dream right now, waiting in here for over an hour and a half. You got all these crazy characters, and everyone keeps getting their pizza before us. And I swear, if Zeth V is gonna eat this combo before we do at this point, I'm gonna commit a crime. And now I'm wondering what the V in Zeth V stands for. Vavid? Is it Vavid? Is this guy's full name Zeth Vavid? I don't know, but at this point, I just want to know what he looks like. But we might not get to, because I look over and see the employee boxing up our pizza, bread, and wings combo. We might not get to see what Zeth looks like, but that is okay. I'm so ready to eat. Here you guys are. Thanks a lot, dude. No problem. Righteous. That's like the third time she's seemingly boxed up our order and given it to someone else. The app says our pizza is still in the oven. Bro, I don't know what is going on back there. And you all know I'm not one to complain, but I'm about ready to speak with the manager and ask what's going on. I'm just about to walk up and politely ask what the ETA is on our za when... Could it be Zeth? The old lady from like half an hour ago shuffles back in the door holding a pizza and goes up to the counter.
Excuse me, this is not what I ordered.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Let me have a look at that. And she opens the box to see our pineapple and mushroom pizza that we ordered almost 2 hours ago. So many people have come and went, gotten their food, and gone home, but we have remained. You can tell the girl working there instantly knew the mistake she made. This means our pizza has been ready for over half an hour now. She just mistakenly gave it to the wrong person. She quickly hands the correct pizza to the old woman who speeds out the door. The employee just looks down at our pineapple and mushroom pizza, and she locks eyes with me and Audrey. We all just stand there for a few moments looking at each other in silence. And even though no words were spoken, we had an entire conversation. Maybe they won't notice if I just turn around, get their wings and bread, and give them this pizza that I mistakenly gave to that woman over half an hour ago. Ma'am, if you even think about turning around, getting our wings and bread, and giving us that pizza that you mistakenly gave to that woman over half an hour ago, I'm going to burn this place to the ground and not leave a tip. Yeah, you're looking at me like if I give you this pizza, you're gonna burn this place to the ground and not leave a tip. That's exactly right. Okay, I'm just gonna toss this pizza and make you guys a new one. How does that sound? Sounds great. Don't forget the crazy bread. I won't forget the crazy bread. Or the wings. Or the wings. Good. Good. So she walks back into the kitchen and starts on a new pineapple and mushroom pizza for us, for which we are very thankful, because we don't want a cold pizza that has exited and re-entered the building with a stranger with over a half an hour of time in between. And I'm not gonna lie, if we hadn't have had that silent conversation just now, I'm not too sure the employee would have made us a new pizza. But at this point, we are waiting anxiously. I'm just about digesting my stomach when all of a sudden, oh my gosh, it's Zeth. It's gotta be. I had completely forgotten. Nobody else has come in and ordered. It's gotta be him. We're gonna see what he looks like after all. They walk in and it's a random lady. Dagnabbit, dude. At this point, we've waited so long. As excited as I am to try those sweet, buttery garlic wings, I kinda also really wanna know what Zeth looks like. But before I can finish my thought, this woman walks over to the kiosk and... Dude! It's Zeth! In the flesh! I don't believe it! I was expecting some dude for some reason, not her! I can't believe that! Then she proceeded to put the pizza in a DoorDash. Gosh darn it! Now I'm never gonna know what Zeth Vavid looks like. I mean, look, okay, it's not that important or anything. We've been waiting here for over 2 hours. I deserve some closure. Hey guys, so sorry for the wait. Please enjoy. Thank you, Jesus! we went straight home to try these garlic smothered Little Caesars wings, and there's like 4 in there. And they're super tiny. But okay, these wings are heavenly. It was over in like 2 seconds, but that was one of the greatest 2-second stints of my life. Maybe because we waited for over 2 hours to get 4 wings, but my God. Would I order them again? Probably not, because it was like $10 for 4 wings the size of GMO grapes, but at least now we know. And if anyone knows Zeth V, please have him reach out to me immediately, because I want to talk to him and his parents, and I will never let that go until the day I die. Much like how that one couple will never let go of how that one officiant stood them up at their wedding and I had to take his place. Definitely check out that story if you haven't already. Hit the link in the description and check out my merch. I gotta go because my mark is running out, but subscribe if you enjoyed, and thank you everybody so much for watching.